Well, hello there, friends and family. And as you can see, it's a dark, overcast day, but we wanted to show you something. Yeah, it just got done raining about an hour or so, and we got a visitor, and I thought it was a very special visitor. So does the kitty crew. Let's take a look. Now we're gonna have to sneak up on him. He isn't too scared of me, but you're gonna see this very young armadillo. Yep. Since it's rained, he's come out from beside the shop. Now, the kitties, you know, they're going to play with him. And he don't want to play, or she. What he's doing? He's looking for food. Go away, Spooky. Yep, he's looking for food. And to try to get away from the kitties. They don't bother him. This ain't the first time the armadillo's been to pay us a visit. He lives over by the shop. Or like I say, she. Not sure which. And the kitties always come out and I see them with them. This is the first time I've ever had the GoPro with me, so I could share with you what we fondly refer to now as Andy the armadillo. I'm not going to be holding them in my lap, petting them. The kitty crew, they just watch them. Yep, they're sort of curious. But you know what he's checking for? He's actually checking for worms and grubs. Yep, grubs are not such a good thing. And they don't see really well, from what I understand. And normally they come out in the evening times, after we've all gone in and the kitty crew's been fed and all asleep. This is the first time during the daytime hours that I've seen Andy the armadillo outside, and he's actually got a little burrow over here he's trying to get to. Come on, Andy. You're gonna be okay. They won't bother you. You don't know what to think of them, do you, Spooky? Nope. Spooky don't. So he's gonna go over there and hide in the new elderberry sprouts. But Speedy's up on top of the fence, keeping a close eye on him. Come on, guys, don't panic him. He's just trying to find some food. And like I say, normally I notice he's been around because I come out in the early mornings and I see where he's been digging. And he found his way through the fence. There he goes. Now he's going to go back in his home, which is this here overgrown area on my neighbor's property. But he's still digging. And I use he generically. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, as I've said. But Spooky is still curious. But he just watches. I've never seen him any interaction but this, whether I was out here or not. And there goes Andy the armadillo, working his way back off in to the jungle from whence he came. Right, Speedy? Yep. Nope. He was hissing, or whatever they do. Of course, he didn't do that till he got back in the jungle. Come on, Spooky. I've been calling you Speedy, and you're Cleo. You look so much alike your daughter. Or is it your daughter? Looks just like you. Come on, Spooky. Leave him be. He'll be back this evening. But as you can see, it almost looks twilight. It is heavy overcast. And like I say, the rain subsided an hour or so ago. We sorely needed it. It's been right close to 2 weeks or more since the last measurable rainfall has landed upon my piece of paradise here in the deep south of Alabama. And like always, I come out and see how things look after the rain. Check my rain gauge. I gotta get a new one. This one's seen better days. Well, we didn't get a lot. 4/10 of an inch, but I'll take every precious droplet. We surely will. The more that comes from the skies above and God, the less has got to come from that watering can. But everything's looking fine. I just wanted to share in a unique, amazing, and natural moment here in the deep south of Alabama as we watched our special friend Andy the Armadillo. And hey, while we're here, there ain't nothing better than eating fresh blueberries a little while after the rain. Whew. Plumps them right up, makes them ever so juicy. There's my 3 panthers. Cleo up front. Speedy bringing up the middle. Spooky, he's on rear guard. Yeah. Oh. But never fear, no harm will come to the armadillo, and none will come to the kitty crew. As you saw Mr. Gray, he was up here guarding the food. Why? Because in the late evening hours, after they've all gone to bed, we have some late night visitors at the chow bowls. And that would be Andy the Armadillo, and we have Ophelia the Possum. And I have Cleo in my lap. Now, Mr. Gray, he chose to stand his ground and protect the food and water. Like a wise commander would. He sent out his lieutenant, Spooky, for the front line action. And of course Cleo, which is right here, as I kneel down, was out there too. Speedy, she lays back. She don't know what to make of everything. Cleo, I got no place to sit. It's all wet. You're such a queen. Isn't she such a queen, Mr. Gray? Yep, she is. Well, y'all, everything looks fine. Everything like to drink, even Andy. And now that we're all back up front, he or she, because we might have to call her Andrea if it's a she, we'll be back out looking for grubs and worms as soon as things quiet down again, or later in the evening. So there you have it. Another fun and exciting day at the old home place in the deep south of Alabama. It's mighty quiet. The birds are all up. Yep. In from the storms. And it really wasn't a storm for once. It was just some nice rain. So y'all, until the kitty crew, Spooky, Speedy, Cleo, Mr. Gray, Elrod, and Magoo, sometimes Heathcliff, along with Gracie a little bit too. See you on the next one. Y'all take care out there. Stay safe. And may God bless you as you bless others. Goodbye for now. Everything's a little greener after a rain. There's actually a scientific reason for that. People should look into it. We all know it does. It's just not because the plants got wet. Hey, there's Mr. Squirrel. He's coming down too. Yep. He saw you. And off he went. The constant battle of the kitty crew against their natural foes. Birds, squirrels, armadillos, possums. Yeah, sometimes snakes. And even sometimes coyotes. But I never lose one. Not for those reasons. Not of the natural kind. In the past, when I've lost one, a furry friend, it's been because of the human kind. Right? Spooky? I gotta go on in there, Mr. Gray. Got some cooking to do for later on this evening. Bet you can't guess what. Ooh, the sun's starting to poke out. It might be a steamy, hot, bright day yet. Who knows? Later on. Every time I see a nice blueberry, I gotta get it. Man, they're so good after a rain. Phew. Natural goodness right there.